Of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Derek Rodriguez gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to, and as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. At the plate, Justin Turner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Turner stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch on a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Peterson comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. David Price will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer
Here's the pitch.
Flores.
Popped him up. Turner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. First pitch on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Betts coming on. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Price has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Dan, D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Rounded softly down the line toward first. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kike Hernandez.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Yastrzemski is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Now batting, Gavin Lux. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lux, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He's a second-year big leaguer. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now the 0-2 from Price.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Price comes home to 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That finds the zone, a called strike. The 3-1 pitch.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch here from Price. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Price has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So stepping in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1. They still trail 1-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, David Price. 9-1-2 due up.
David 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a line drive, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
He swings and grounds it to short.
There's one. Oh, he makes the stop. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Another 2-2 offering. Skied into straightaway right. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. The go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
The pitcher, Derek Rodriguez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Barehanded on the hop. A runner at first with no outs here. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
Now
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Austin Slater.
Austin.
As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Number 8. Hunter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Will Smith. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Yastrzemski, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Now here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Yastrzemski playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's ball one. And that misses. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Buster Posey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Price pauses. Here's the 0-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. 1 for the Giants here on the Buster Posey double. We played 4. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So coming to the plate, Gavin Lux. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes. Yank fouled off to the right. And the pitch on 2-1.
Hey.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, David Price, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-1 now to Mookie. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Slater will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Ross Stripling will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Stripling was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. On he pops it up. Hernandez over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Austin Slater. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready on 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Peterson, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5.
Let's go, Giants!
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One and two, here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he takes strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Short, hit hard. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Next up is Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's ball 2.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1. Hit well towards the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Jock Peterson down the third baseline. Longoria's got it to second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Up. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. And he is in there.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Row makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there. Not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Sean Anderson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In now, Will Smith. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. In the air out to right. Pence is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Chris Taylor will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 3. Blake Trinan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 49. Blake.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading up for the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set. Here's the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2. Popped high in the air. Lux has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
This one's flared off to the right side. Betts coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
This is in the air out to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Giants leave one. They're still down 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marlene Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Aramis Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Flores is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Max Muncy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, PK Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. LA's on top, 5-3. Scott Alexander will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Striding into the box, number 16. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Alexander has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Smith over to his right. He's got it 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
At the ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 2-0.
Ball that low.
Austin Slater waits on deck. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. First offering on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Joe Kelly takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Kelly. Playing here in his age 31 season, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 6-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wendy Peralta is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Steven Duggar will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Now at the plate, Will Smith singled home a run in his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1.
That's ball 2. That's count 2-2.
So a full count now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Settling in now, Gavin Lux. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
A.J. Pollard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
A.J. home.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Tony Watson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 56. Tony Watson.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. Now that's popped up. Belt in foul ground. And no one will get this one. A runner on first with 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Pedro Baez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Brandon Crawford.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Nope. 3-0. Steven Duggar waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Baez, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the Belt, the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
First and second here with nobody out. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate as they tack on an important run to make it 7-5 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third with none out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Another full count offering on its way. Grounded to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Giants 7 and the Dodgers 5. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in, Justin Turner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. And that misses. 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Now a long throw to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now the 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Jock Peterson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. A man at third with 1 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Jock Peterson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 2-1. Ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The men on third with 2 down. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 tonight's final. The San Francisco Giants used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Arlene Garcia gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Reyes Maranta records the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.